She's interviewed Paul more than anyone at Extra.
I'm Terry, how are you?
Good, Terry, nice to meet you.
From LA to the UK, Terry sat down with him half a dozen times.
I got you some Smarties.
I need as much smart as I can get, so I appreciate the Smarties. I hope they work.
This by far her favorite, squeezing into a London cab with Paul and Fast and Furious co-star Jordana Brewster. Paul making this blow-your-mind sci-fi confession.
I love Star Wars. My mom, one of her favorite quotes for me as a kid was, when I grow up and I have a boy, I'm gonna name him Luke Skywalker, because we have the same last name. And I'm like, to this day, I still want a Luke.
Luke, I am your father.
If God will give me a boy, I'm gonna name him that.
And while he's coming clean,
To be honest with you, I've never even sat through a premiere before. I do the carpet and usually I cut out.
Do you have a hard time seeing yourself on the big screen?
Yeah, I think everybody does.
How many of your own stunts do you do?
You don't even want to know the answer. I didn't do any of them in this one. You know, in the first one, we got to do quite a bit. It was low stakes and there wasn't a whole lot behind the movie. Nobody knew who the heck any one of us were, and so the insurance policies, quite frankly, they weren't too expensive.
not sure what kind of insurance you need for this, Paul once asked NASCAR legend Carl Edwards for a job right here on Extra.
Hey, Carl, I want to work in your pit. Get me in there. I'm fast. I'm an able-bodied person. I'm fit. That's me. I'm your man.
A thrill seeker at heart, he tracked great white sharks for a Nat Geo passion project.
Not a good idea. Well, sharks, they kind of bite first, ask questions later. That's just the way. They're eating machines.
And I've known Paul for years. He and his fast castmates always made me feel like part of the gang.
I'm Maria Menounos in London
On the set of Fast and Furious 6.
with the lovely Paul Walker.
I quickly learned Paul prefers the open road to a soundstage.
The boy in me is going, get me out of here. So
You can't be behind the wheel of this bad boy. This is a good one, by the way.
Paul started this billion-dollar franchise more than a decade ago. It made him a worldwide superstar. The cast, a family.
Paul Walker and I kind of grew up together in this business, in this franchise.
not only have we gotten to where we know each other, but we've known each other through different stages and different phases of our lives. So it's on a completely different level.
What do you think Fast and the Furious has meant to your career and your life?
It's allowed me to live a bunch of lives because I've had so much freedom to do whatever I want. I'm a hunter, fisherman, surfer, hiker, trekker, climber. I mean, I do everything outdoors. I really do feel like I've lived 6 or 7 lives already.